My little brother's watching Stranger Things now. I'm so happy. It's because I gave him a lot of crap because he kept like telling me clips, and I'm like, dude, just watch the damn show. He's like, but I'm scared. I go, okay, it's not that scary. I watched it when I was younger than you. Watch it. And he was like, yeah, but I like watching the clips. He comes home, he's like, I say all my friends are watching it, I'm gonna watch it. And I go, yeah, sure, that's why you're watching it. Sure, that's why you're watching it.
Man.
Not because I was mean.
All right, welcome to the last episode of PhilmPod in 2025. For this episode, we have movie announcements, what we've been watching, Jingle Bell Heist movie Christmas review, It Welcome to Derry season finale review, Hamnet movie review, and to finish it off, Wake Up Dead Man movie review, part of the Knives Out saga. But anyways, guys, welcome to Film, where we break down films in the way anyone can enjoy. Whether you're new to movies or a seasoned fan, you're in the right place. And also who's in the right place, to my left, I got my boy, Isaiah, ZDB, Aramia. How you doing, Brody?
I'm always in the right place. I don't go anywhere. I'm telling you, you guys leave, lights go off, I just sit here and wait.
You really
I just
do?
sit here and wait till Wednesday.
The whole time?
Yeah.
Bro, you're kind of like, what's that character's name? You're like a hermit crab. I'm just going to say hermit crab. You just stay
I'm
in
100%
here.
that. I just don't move.
You're just right there at that computer.
I'm good. I'm tired. It's finals week. I'm dying. It's just rough.
Every college person right now.
Yeah, hey, I stand with all of you that have finished already last week and the people that are finishing up this week, all right? Teachers need to be paid more, except for the ones that suck at their job. That's totally not like me coming at a teacher that's been really bugging me. Yeah, so it's rough. It's rough out here right now.
Watch this and be like, unsubscribe.
Okay, please.
You know what? Yeah.
And it's rough, but I'm getting through it. I watched a good show.
Ooh.
I finished a show.
Uh-huh.
I watched a movie right now, actually today, which we're going to talk about later. So I'm doing better.
Hey,
I'm
that's
doing
good,
better.
man.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Oh, another thing. The Game Awards was last week, and it was awesome. That's it. That's all I'll say on that. It's fantastic.
I actually watched the Video Game Awards this year.
Whoa.
Did.
You had fun?
I kind of want to talk about it when we get to what we've been watching a little bit.
Yeah, we can talk about it when we get to
That's what I've watched.
We can keep it quick. Yeah, for sure. Let's do it.
I'm down for that.
Let's do it. Yeah.
But before we do, let's get into some movie announcements.
Oh, yeah. Hit me.
Big one came out today. Oscars are coming to YouTube.
Whoa!
In 2029.
Wow. Interesting deal. Why so far?
Maybe
They already have a deal, maybe?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe to figure out.
That's when it expires. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh,
Probably the
okay.
deal. Yeah, that makes
sense.
sense.
So it's a deal, but it's probably good for them to figure out everything. I mean, YouTube probably, they know how to do live stream stuff.
Yeah.
And me, after watching the Video Game Awards, obviously they can run it. They can definitely run it
Great
fine.
place.
But I think that's very good, especially after the chaos of me and the homie Tyler trying to figure out where to watch it.
that was a problem last year?
So basically,
Wouldn't it just be on Hulu?
It was. I think I learned that after for a little bit, but I was trying to watch it on something else. But we had a little complications, and getting on Hulu also was another complication because I got locked out because hella people were on there, and it was just a whole thing.
Out of curiosity, and correct my ignorance, is the Oscars still on cable?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's still on
so
cable.
does this mean in 2029 they're done? They're not going to be on cable anymore?
I don't think so.
Outside of YouTube TV, but even still, it's not cable, it's streaming.
I did not get to look at the deal, like, specifics, for sure.
It'll be YouTube worldwide.
Yeah, okay.
YouTube
So
worldwide,
YouTube TV,
okay.
YouTube, just not cable, straight, yeah.
Then that's perfect.
Yeah, interesting.
All right. Then I think that works. I think that's better. And honestly, if more people can watch it, the better.
I know cable's been dying. I feel like this is the
nail in the coffin?
nail in the coffin. Come on. If, like, you got the Oscars moving away. I feel like everyone's moving away from cable. It's sad. Look, cable's been dead, arguably, for a long time. But it still hurts. It still hurts to see it slowly, just like, not slowly, just be gone, essentially. Like, you see the shows that come out, on NBC at 6 p.m., and then it's going to come next day on Peacock or something like that. Like, it's just kind of the state we are. Cable's dead. And I think the Oscars moving to YouTube is just evidence that, like, yeah, they're done. Like, we're done worrying about cable.
It's kind of sad, man.
It is, dude.
It's sad.
I have a lot of experience watching TV on cable, so it's just really weird.
It used to be one of my favorite feelings of, like, every week, like looking at the TV schedule and going like, okay, at 7 p.m. this comes on. I
Yeah.
gotta be home by that time. Gotta be ready. And then even for a show coming out, just every week waiting on that.
I think it'll be something that we'll miss. Like, it's just something that's like, it's gonna feel, it's basically the same. Look,
Yeah.
streaming services are essentially the same, especially with TV shows coming out around like, oh, it's 6 p.m. This is when the episode's gonna come out, like TV, like cable would. It's still unfortunate that like we don't get like that. Oh my gosh, wait! During this time, regular show's on. Okay, I'm gonna go watch regular show. Now I can just watch it whenever, and it's nice, cool. I get to watch it whenever. But there's a magic that's lost.
Yeah.
The tediousness of looking at the schedule is gone. But anyways, what other announcements are there, Phil? I'm curious.
The only one that I have left is there will be 4 teaser trailers for Avengers Doomsday. And I want to know what you thought about that.
So I don't know if you saw the trailer got leaked, or one of them did. I didn't watch it.
I stayed away from all the
I didn't see
leaks.
anything.
Because then I heard Spider-Man Brand New Day got leaked, and
Same
I
thing.
went, nope.
Yeah. And don't worry.
Instantly
Don't
went off
worry,
of Twitter.
Kevin Feige got him.
Thank you.
Who knows what that means?
This is the only time I'm going
But
to say
he got
thank
him.
you.
He got him. I saw people post the image of like Daniel Craig sitting on the chair naked. He's getting hit in the balls. You know what I'm talking about from like, you know that clip.
Oh,
Yeah.
from Skyfall?
I don't remember.
Skyfall.
I forgot
It
which
was
one
one
it
of the James Bond movies.
Yeah, but I saw someone post that image, and that's what Kevin Feige's doing to that guy right now. So I hope he regrets what he did. But honestly, look, 4 trailers. What are we doing, man? I'm not upset by it. It's gonna be interesting, and I think they're probably gonna focus on individual characters.
That's what I heard.
It makes the most sense if they're doing small, like a minute-long trailer, 4 different versions of it, whatever.
Yeah.
It's cool. They're doing something really interesting with the marketing of Doomsday because they really have to go all out because
They really
nobody
do.
knows what the heck this movie's even gonna be. I was talking to my cousin and he asked me like, are you excited about Doomsday at all? And I go, can I be honest with you? No. Like, I'm excited for the idea of an Avengers movie,
Yeah.
obviously. But am I excited specifically for Doomsday? No. They've been giving me a reason to be excited. Outside of the post-credit scene with Thunderbolts and the post-credit scene with Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
They
And Captain
haven't-
America Brave New World. I still love that post-credit scene. I don't
No,
care. I
that
don't
was
care.
stupid.
I loved
That
it.
was so incredibly stupid.
Loved it.
So, anyways, regardless, like they've done an awful job of setting up this movie.
Yeah.
So I'm not very excited for it. It's gonna come out. I'm gonna watch it. More than likely, I'll love it. I think it'll be good. I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same spot. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's very weird where we are, and it's very. I'm not gonna say not satisfying because I mean we're getting an Avengers movie, and I'm grateful for it. But at the same time, it's very random.
It's not
very,
satisfying. You're right.
It's very like
forced, rushed.
it kind of
Not thought out.
forced and rushed. But I trust in the Russo brothers, which is why I'm very excited because when it comes to Avengers movies, I love their Avengers movies. So hopefully this is gonna be the third one that hits. Hopefully, but I'm not gonna lie when I see that teaser trailer, I'm not gonna go. I don't think I'm gonna go that crazy.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
I
don't
will.
think I will either. But I could be completely wrong, and I'm gonna watch it and be like, dude, this looks so great. This looks the best movie ever. But yeah. Weird marketing thing. I'm cool with it. I'm not mad about it, but
Yeah.
definitely like, all right, we'll see.
Hopefully it's good.
Hopefully
that's
it's
all
good.
I can say.
Hopefully it's good.
Hopefully. But now, that's all I have for movie announcements.
All right.
So let's go to Izzy's favorite section.
Oh yeah, we're doing
What
it.
we've been watching.
Oh yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Phil, what have you been watching?
I've been watching and reading some pretty good stuff.
Comics or books?
Comics, bro.
Oh, nerd.
I read a comic
Whoa.
too, and I'm actually excited. You know what? That's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna get to. I read volume number 1 and the annual number 1 of Absolute Batman.
I'm jealous. I'm so
And
jealous.
Holy
I'm so
crap.
jealous.
Holy crap. It's good.
It's good.
It's good. Bro.
It's good,
Like I still don't know what's going on. It gets into like you're learning about because I read the first volume before I read the annual because apparently the annual was the first one and I kind of flipped it, but the volume 1 of getting into like what's going on, Bruce Wayne in that stinking universe, bro. He's
I will say I want minimal spoilers because I do wholeheartedly plan on catching up.
Yeah.
Once school is done.
all I can say is bro is like jacked.
He's yolk.
He's
yolk.
and he's actually like in the gym getting that. But it's so good. It's very like I can't really give you like the atmosphere too well of what's going on. All I can tell you is like the story's really good and it's very like obviously it's from another universe. So we still got to get into like what's going on now and everything because it's the first comic, but the tone is crazy. The tone is
Dark,
very
right?
crazy, very dark, very Like, you can't trust anybody. And obviously that's what Gotham is, but it's like times that by infinity. Like, it's nuts. And I can't wait to read the rest of them, but it's really good.
Cool. Cool. I'm so jealous.
I can't wait to read the next one, but I also watched a couple of things.
All right.
Want to get this one out the way. I started and got to episode 9 of Friends in season 1.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'm gonna bite the bullet. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna start watching it because I feel like I would love it, and I just never seen it.
I think you would like it. Like, the characters are really funny. They're Ross and Rachel right now are my 2 favorites, especially Ross's sister. Love her to death. I'm still trying to get used to everybody else. Chandler's pretty funny. Joey is pretty funny as well. Can get annoying sometimes, but he's still lovable. And then I forgot her name, the other woman on the show.
Couldn't tell you.
Phoebe. Phoebe is pretty.
That like was
very
weird.
funny
It like
as well.
echoed because Tyler said it at the same time as you. And
Phoebe
I was like, what the heck? Who
has
said
a
that?
lot of funny moments in this show so far. Like, very random. She's very crazy and free spirited, but I can tell why people like this show a lot right now. I'm not there yet. I'm still at a solid, like, this is still very nice to watch in the background, but it's pretty good.
Nice.
It's pretty
I
good.
need to bite the bullet. I need to just do it. I need to just do it.
No, yeah. You should.
I should.
You should.
I would love
think-
it. I'm
I
watching
think
How
you
I Met
would.
Your Mother right now. Slowly.
Oh, okay.
I'm not like super in, but I'm getting in slowly.
I kind of want to get into How I Met Your
should.
Mother.
Yeah.
Is it that crazy?
It's not. I'm not like obsessed with it, but I'm getting into it slowly. Those are builds. They slowly get better as.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking season 2 I'll get like
Yeah.
a better feel of Friends. But also, now in the movie section, I watched this movie in theaters called Ella McKay. It was okay.
Oh, you watched it? Okay.
Yeah, I did. One of my friends really wanted to go see it, so I was like, okay, we can go watch it. So I went to go see it, and it was okay. It was an okay movie. Jamie Lee Curtis makes that movie so much better, and way, like, the comedy's much better when she's in it. But the movie is very, like, up and down with what it kind of wants to get into. Like, there are very serious moments in it, and then there are very, like, silly moments in it. And it feels off when it's trying to do that. And that's what kind of threw me off in it. Like, it was still sometimes, like, a pretty nice movie, a pretty good message, and a pretty good situation that was going on, but there were just so many times where it should have been serious, where it was silly, and so many times where it should have been silly, where it was serious.
Couldn't
That
hold
makes
its own.
sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's just, it was a lot of mixed tones.
I think that's usually a problem with a lot of comedies when they try and balance like some sort of seriousness.
Yeah.
It could always come off as like awkward because it's like a weird tone shift for things.
Yeah.
Or you can go all in on one or two things and it just like doesn't work at all.
Yeah, it was very awkward, bro. But to finish off what we've been watching, I rewatched Avatar: The Way of Water.
Oh, my brother's been rewatching them too. You rewatched both.
Gosh, bro.
So good.
I just don't understand why people don't like I know people do like that movie, but there are like people who will claim like it's the worst movie of all time or it's like terrible.
I think the people that claim that are the same people that claim Avatar sucks.
I just
Because I don't see a
understand
world
it.
where you can like not like. I can see a world where you don't like Avatar, but I can't see a world where you watch Avatar, you think it's great, you watch the second one, you're like, this is awful. I'm like, I don't see that.
Yeah, well, this time of me watching it, because I mean, I've watched it like this is my 8th or 9th time watching this, and there will be more times I watch it again. But I tried mainly focusing on the kids because that's one of the big like complaints people has is like the kids are super annoying. There's no reason to have them in it. And once again, like even the first time I watched it, I was like, they were probably my favorite part of the movie.
Dude,
but
they
then,
make that movie so much more.
That's what I'm
interesting.
saying.
They add so much weight to the movie.
Bro, it's just that even with Kiri and Lowak,
Respect for you for knowing their names.
yeah, like I have to, bro.
Yeah, you
And
watch
that-
it 8 or 9 times. I'd hope so.
Yeah, I have to. But like it's just their stories and where they are heading, like the fact that Loak, he's this kid who's like the disappointment of the family, and Kiri is the one who was pretty much adopted by the family, but also is like has a very important role in the future. Like their two roles, you can see that they're gonna grow into something bigger. Like whatever happens in Avatar 3, I know it's gonna be bigger in Avatar 4 and 5, but there's potential with these kids. And they're also growing, and I like how we're starting with them as little kids, not just like, you know.
You're gonna watch them grow into something.
Yes. And then Took, I love Took. Who, if you hate Took, there's something wrong with you. But
Yeah.
like I don't understand like what really makes people mad at these kids. Like they're just being kids. and
I think there is a natural like kids are annoying like feeling when you watch movies, TV shows, play video games. I've seen that like just kind of historically where it's like
Yeah.
you put a kid in something with like a super dope like a Jake Sully type character.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, these kids are annoying. Why are we focusing on them? But like really, like I think those kids give Jake Sully so much more depth too.
Yeah.
Because it makes him a father figure.
Yep.
So yeah, I see a lot of people complain about that. I think there are annoying kids. Annoying kids do exist.
Yeah.
I don't think the kids in Avatar are annoying at all.
But like they like people saying that they shouldn't even be in the movie is where I'm like, then how would you want anything to change? Like it shows the Natiri and Jake Sully stepping up and also giving them a new level to their characters, but I don't know. It throws me off.
Yeah.
But I
Just
don't know.
bad takes.
Movie's good. Whatever. You guys are haters.
Haters. Well, I watched one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I finished something actually. I finally watched the Devil May Cry anime, and
What'd you think?
I can report that I very much enjoyed it.
Yes.
Do I think it's the best thing ever? No.
Okay.
Do I think it's great? No. I think it's good though.
Okay.
I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
I give it like a 7.
Okay.
7 out of 10. It was
cool with
pretty
that.
good. I enjoyed it. I liked the animation in some parts. I wasn't completely vibing with a lot of the 3D animation usage.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it always comes off as awkward. I think the only anime I've ever seen successfully pull off 3D animation and it look good is Demon Slayer. And I don't think anything else really compares. So yeah, the 3D animation stuff, kind of weird. I loved what they did with Lady. I know a lot of people don't like it because it's so much different from the games. I think she's super cool. I think she has so much more personality. I think she's a really interesting character. I loved the villain a lot.
Yeah.
I thought he was insanely
I
sick.
love him.
And I loved his backstory. There's one specific episode that is just Lady and the bunny's backstory, and it's insanely good with a completely different animation
Exactly.
style. And I highly recommend that you literally just watch that episode. Honestly, it's just
so
a great. It's a great freaking episode, and I enjoyed it a lot. Dante, I thought this characterization was actually pretty well done. He was funny. My favorite quip he does in the show is when all the guys pull up in his apartment and he's dodging around them. They're all shooting. And he
Yep.
gets next to them. He goes, "Who are we shooting at?" And I was like, "Dude,
That
that
was
got
my
me."
favorite part, bro.
They just nailed that, I think, super well. His cockiness, his ego. But I know a lot of people were mad that he kept losing.
Yeah.
This is a younger Dante, and I kind of like that they're portraying him that way as someone who's gonna grow into more of like a dope guy later. Right now he's cool, cocky. Later he's gonna become insane.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of potential for a second season. I'm really excited for the second. Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm really excited for the second season. I think it'll be really good.
Yeah.
I think them leaning into Dante and Virgil
Yes.
will give Dante a lot more screen time, which is what a lot of people wanted from the show. And I think Dante and Virgil are just the dopest, like, protagonist, antagonist, like just the not that rivalry. They're the
Yep.
best. They're some of the best rivalry in video games, and I can't wait to see them go downtown. Can't wait to see them go to town on each other.
Yep.
There we go.
What did you think about the music in the
Good.
show?
It was really good. I actually liked a lot of their licensed music. They do a really good remix of Devil Trigger,
Yep.
which I geeked over when they started playing the song. I was like, "Oh, they're doing the thing! They're doing the thing!" I thought that was awesome. I like the music a lot. The intro was so good.
Yes.
It grew on me. At first, I was like, "Man." Once I kept watching, I was like, "Oh no, dude, I really like this." So I really like the show. I don't hate the creator as much as everyone else does. I think he did a fine job.
Yeah.
And especially for games that don't have a whole lot of like, I might get some enemies here. There's 5 games. 3 of them are old. 1 of them is awful. And the first one is super new and was supposed to spun off a different game.
Yeah.
So Dante doesn't have a whole lot of like a consistent character from 1 to 5.
Yeah.
He is a character that has like Capcom has tried to figure out how to write. And I think it wasn't until 4 and 5 and 3 where they like sort of figured out what his character could be.
Yeah.
So I think there's room for them to play with his cockiness and also him be a little bit more like sucky at his job. I think there's room for that because Dante is sort of a newer character, if that makes sense. Like he feels newer. Like I think his personality has just finally been nailed. And I know me saying 3 makes it came out in 2009 or whatever. I can go on and on about this. Argue with me in the comments, please.
No problem.
And we'll talk about it. So yeah, I think they actually did a pretty good job with what they're given
Yeah.
because there isn't a whole lot of content outside of maybe comics that exist, but I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't play the video games. This is my first introduction to Devil May Cry. So
I've played 1, 2, and 5.
Okay.
So I'm fairly versed and I'm very familiar. I plan on getting through 3 and 4, but I just haven't yet.
I'm just impressed with it. I really liked it
Yeah.
a lot. I think I gave it like a high 8 out of 10, which is why I'm not tripping when you gave it a 7.
Yeah.
Like but I'm excited for season 2, and I like it.
Yeah.
But there is one more thing that we both watched that I kind of want to get input from you from.
Okay.
And that's the Video Game Awards.
Oh yeah, baby.
What did you think?
What did I think? The streets are talking. The streets are hating. They're mad. Expedition 33 won every single award, essentially. They ended off the award show with a hero shooter, which is not a free-to-play hero shooter, which isn't very loved by a lot of people, that genre. Personally, I had the best time ever. I got to watch my favorite game of the year and probably one of my favorite games of all time win every single award and watch these incredible people just freaking get up there and accept awards, speak. I don't know. It meant a lot to me, actually. They opened the show with the performance from Expedition 33, and I screamed.
Wow.
And then they freaking ended the show with the director finally talking on the mic. The whole time he's up there. For best game direction, he didn't even talk. It was the art director talking because it was like, dude, freaking like, we know I'm going to win, so I'm going to wait. I thought they deserved it. I thought they killed it, and I loved that show so much. The announcements were great. The music performances were... The freaking Devil May Cry one was so damn good. Evanescence killed it. And I thought the announcements were super good. I got a lot of pops out of me. I freaked out a lot. Now that I'm saying it, though, I'm blanking on what was even announced for some reason. Oh, the new Control game. I geeked. That was fantastic. Star Wars bringing back the Old Republic games with the original director from Knights of the Old Republic. Freaking insane. Them making another Star Wars racer. Sick. New trailer for the PlayStation Star Wars game. Looks awesome.
Okay.
Exodus got another trailer. Looks sick. I've been keeping my eye on that game for a while. There's just a lot of things where I was like, dude, this is for me. A lot of awesome indie stuff. There's this game that's kind of like Last Guardian. I'm forgetting its name. Someone can let me know in the comments. That looks insane. Just a lot of, there's an old style like retro anime game that's coming out on the Switch that's co-op that looked awesome. Now everything's coming back to me. It was just a great show. And I thought there was a great showing of like big hype moments, some cool indie stuff, and some just like middling level like, oh, that looks cool. And I had a really good time.
I was very impressed. Like, very impressed.
You understand why we're so much better than the Oscars.
That's exactly why I watched it, because I was like, I want to see what's going on. Because I think the one thing that made me, like, super impressed with it was the speed of everything. Like, right when they go up, they're not taking, like, a lot of time with these performances and everything. They're instantly switching up, and they're getting on to the next award. Because I believe they have more awards than the Oscars, I believe.
Probably.
Yeah, but I was just impressed with the speed. I was impressed that it kept my attention. Like, there was no moment where I was like, I'm going to go get up and do something. It was like, no, like, there's game trailers, there's different stuff coming out, and I was very hyped. But you mentioning those games, the one game, the retro anime-looking game that you were talking about, that made me really want to like get on my phone and buy a Switch too, because it looked incredible. And there was another game that was like stop motion or something that I
forgot what it's called, but it's gonna be on Epic Games.
I almost dropped my phone.
It
looked beautiful.
Yeah.
And I was like, there's no way this is an actual game. And you said, where is it gonna be?
On the Epic Games Store. I don't think it's on Steam. Someone can correct me. I think Epic is publishing it, so it shouldn't be on Steam.
I want to buy it.
Yeah.
Take my money.
We're pushing the medium forward, guys. I look, I'm on this podcast. We talk about movies all the time. I'm a gamer. I always have been, I always will be. I've played so many games in my life. And truthfully, that's my true passion. That's what I love so much. And it's just nice to have a night where we get to celebrate that and have the best time ever. So regardless of announcements or anything, I just had fun. And I had a great time. Another really important thing, though, to help with you understanding why I enjoyed it so much, I watch this show every year for the past 6 years now with 12 of my friends, 13 of us. It keeps growing every year. And we're all sitting on a Discord call watching, yelling, screaming, laughing, and having a good time. So truthfully, this show could suck and I'd still be like, that was fun because I get to hang out with my friends.
I feel you.
So like that's just kind of how it is.
It was very impressive though.
I'm glad you liked it.
I really like the speed of it.
Yeah.
I still, well, you know, because I'm a movie guy, I like the Oscars a little bit more because, I mean, it's movies, obviously, but the Video Game Awards, very, very cool. Yeah. Very, very cool. Especially that stage. I was like mind blown by the stage. Especially when the orchestra came out and played all the themes for like the games of the year. I was like, this is very cool. But I think I remember this when they were playing all the themes for like when Marvel Spider-Man, when they played the theme for that. I was like, whoa, I need this for like the Oscars.
It's awesome.
That was cool.
But Phil, that's enough of that.
Yep.
We've been talking for a long time, I think. I don't have the time. But let's move on to our first official review. Phil, Welcome to Derry is over. It's done. So I want to know what you thought about episode 8. But more importantly, I want to know what you thought of the whole show. So Phil, I want you to give your full review, score it out of 10, anything you want to say, just say it, go for it.
Here we go.
And then we'll get into some details on episode 8 with spoilers. So, Phil, take it away.
I am giving this show as a whole a 9 out of 10.
Whoa! Whoa!
That was incredible. The fear, the creepiness, the kids, Pennywise, oh my gosh. And even the fact that they had a spin-off, or not a spin-off character, a character from Shining, DeCaloran in it, who was very useful, very good in the show. Loved it. I loved all the background characters. I loved that they told us more about who Pennywise is, what he is, and how they went into like that he is way more dangerous than we thought. He's not just this because I think in the first 2 movies, they made it seem like he's this scary demon that calls himself an alien. But this one, we can tell that he is definitely more than
god.
Just yes, 1000%. Episode 8 highlights that perfectly. Episode 8 was the best episode of the series. I'm giving that a 10 out of 10. If I could give it an 11 out of 10, I would. That was unbelievable. Pennywise, remember when we talked about top 10 villains? He's top 5.
Whoa.
He's top 5.
Whoa, he moved up the list.
The intro to that episode, the fear that I felt, because
I saw the opening and I was like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I think in episode 7 it ends with them destroying a pillar, destroying a thing that keeps Pennywise caged, and it's oh, what happens when that happens? They showed us, and it's scary. And oh my gosh, the opening of it and just the the comedy of it is insane, because Pennywise, he kills the principal and uses him as a puppet and tells people to
Spoilers for Welcome to Derry episode 8.
You should already know. I don't care. I'm excited. But has all the kids come down. Upperclassmen, he tells to leave because obviously they're not going to be as scared. They go into the gym. Man, oh man.
Upperclassmen aren't going to be as scared?
That's what I think Pennywise thought, because he just said, yo, leave. I just need the freshmen or whatever it was, the 6th graders, the 3rd graders.
I would be terrified.
I would be terrified even
20.
as an adult, bro.
Okay.
Even as an adult.
Sure, logic aside, continue.
I don't know. He just didn't want the upperclassmen there. But this was the opening, and he throws the body of the stinking principal out there. The kids are freaking out, and he just shows them the dead lights, and he carries them off, and then boom. Started the show. And then you just go through things. It's just, oh my gosh. It was just such an insane episode, bro. I need to watch it again. I need to.
So, look, I don't want to get your hopes up.
Yeah?
What if I told you I plan on watching it Chapter 2 and the show? Because I've been doing the bad habit of watching the show without watching the show, where I'm always watching people react to it. So I'm aware of the scene you're talking about.
Yes.
I watched it actually multiple times.
That was insane.
I was like, this is really cool.
Yes.
I know the twist that happens at the end of episode 8.
Yep.
I'm well aware of what happens.
Yep.
I'm kind of sold.
Yep.
And I kind of want to get in on this thing before it
You might want to, bro.
I think I am.
You might want to. That, can we talk about what the twist is?
Sure. Here's more spoilers for episode 8.
Yeah. Oh, I want to know before you say it, because I want to know where we are, because there were a couple of things.
Okay. The one thing I know, guaranteed, is that this man can time travel. And I'm that's
straight to the...
I was like, that's a really interesting detail. And I saw people geek about this, and I want to know what you thought.
Bro.
This, in a weird way, I didn't really understand it completely, makes this show a prequel and a sequel?
Yes.
Explain.
1000. That's what got me lit. So I'm just sitting there. I'm looking at my phone. I'm listening to everything. I'm seeing him go after it, because in this situation he's going after Marge. And at this point we love Marge, especially after what happened to Rich. But he's talking to her and he brings up Richie, and we just went literally from that moment. I just went, how do you know about Richie?
Who's Richie?
Richie is one of the main characters in It Chapter 1. He's the kid. He's one of the kids from the Losers Club who tries to kill him. And he predicts saying, Richie, your son is the night of my death or something, or he's going to kill me. And right when that happens, Marge is like, who's Rich? And then he's like, he's your son, and this is why I hate you. And he says, beep, beep, Margie. And it's the same thing he says to Richie in It Chapter 1. And I'm like,
oh, that's
wait,
pretty cool. That's pretty sick. That's pretty cool.
I went nuts when he said it, and I went nuts when he's talking about the past, the future. It's all the same to me. And I'm thinking, I don't know if it's fully time travel. I wonder if it's mainly just linear time, where maybe his mind is just here and there, like where he can, I don't know, almost
Like Attack on Titan?
Yeah, like Attack on Titan with
Okay,
Eren.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking it's kind of like that. But technically, Eren did time travel, so
Loosely.
you know what? I'm gonna go with time travel. I'm gonna go with time travel right now. But that was one of the coolest things in the show.
So out of curiosity, does he kill Margie? Is that her name? Marge?
Marge?
Yeah, does he kill her?
I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Whoa! Okay.
I'm gonna leave that up to you to figure out
Damn.
because I'm gonna need you to watch this episode. I'm gonna need you to.
Well, I mean, everyone knows. So but that's interesting. I'm really curious what that means for the show and like what that means for how they're going to continue it.
That's why I'm so excited for seasons 2 and 3. Because
Yeah.
I remember I was watching that clip again and you were talking about like they're gonna go backwards, like it's gonna go back in time. And I think the director said they're gonna be in like the 1920s or 1930s.
Oh, so it was true. I was right on
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Okay.
you were right. Like, I'm just curious on what that means because I feel like what you said before was right too. You were talking about the first incident, and I'm like, they're probably gonna show how much more powerful he was back then, Pennywise, and it's gonna. And I want one thing is Dick Halloran loved, or Chris Chalker's Dick Halloran in the show, loved it, and I would love a spinoff series on him. If they could do that, like him, the first time he's at the hotel in The Shining. But I really need more characters from the Stephen King universe to just come into It Welcome to Derry.
What does
I
that?
need it.
What does that mean? So, with them going further and further into the past, with this new detail that he can time travel in a weird way, or at least it's implied that he can time travel.
Yeah.
How do you think that's going to incorporate into this sort of also being a sequel?
I'm thinking that maybe that's the tough
Like there
thing
has to be
about
a
it.
plan here. Like
Yeah.
he's trying to do something to stop himself from dying. I'm assuming.
That's what I'm so like very excited about because it's like, what if this show can do something that prevents something from It Chapter 1 or Chapter 2 happening? Like, what if, like, they
Sounds
show
like Marge
us
was the answer, but
that's what. Well, I don't know because maybe there's gonna be another character from those movies that they could like highlight, I guess, maybe, and then go into. But that's the thing that's confusing me because they can go so many different paths with this now. Like this is almost the same excitement I was feeling when we finished The Boy, Gen V season 2 when we were talking about those different pathways.
oh
like,
yeah, before it went super generic. Yes.
Yeah, like this is how I'm feeling. This is the ending that I thought I was gonna have with Gen V season 2. Like there's so many different avenues they can go, but I think
Yeah.
one of the main things is they can bring in different characters. They can go anywhere in time. He can go anywhere in time, and it could actually relate to what's going on in it, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, and it could probably affect what goes on in it, Chapter 1 and Chapter 2.
Dang.
I could see season 3 being like, oh, I'm gonna go back to where I was at the start, and then like him at the start is him in Chapter 1, and he just changes something, and then it's those characters seeing that and them trying to like fix it or something. I don't know,
Dude.
But
Looks like there's a lot of avenues in go.
that's what I'm
It's
saying,
really awesome.
bro.
That's cool.
This
And
was a good
that's
show.
it sold me. I was like, I think I need to get on this because I've been look ever since we started talking about It Welcome to Derry. I've been debating on watching it. I don't remember if I've told you that or if we talked about it on the podcast. It was a thing where those movies came out when I was a little kid. I don't like scary clowns. I'm good. I'll pass. My older brother has seen them. He likes them.
Yep.
He doesn't think they're the best, but he enjoys them. And he's like, I think you would think the same thing, but you should watch it and see.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Maybe I will.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm about to go on a break. I plan on doing a lot of movie homework. Plan on watching a lot of things. Who knows if I hold to that? But I want to watch it.
Yeah.
And I'm interested.
As of today, It Welcome to Derry is number 1 for me in this whole thing. It Chapter 1, number 2. It Chapter 2, number 3.
Okay.
It's definitely number 1 so far.
All
number
right.
1.
And have you seen the original It or no?
Yeah, I've seen the original It. I barely remember it because I remember watching it as a kid and I don't remember full scenes, but I do remember it was pretty good. But I think I'd put it over It Chapter 2.
Okay.
I think I would.
All right. Anything else you want to say on It?
Just Bill Skarsgård, you are so good as Pennywise, bro.
Can you do a Pennywise impression?
No, I can't.
Aw.
I tried. I was watching all those people. I can't do it.
Dude, I feel like if
I
I
could
watched
try,
it enough,
but
I
I
think if
can't.
I watched it enough, I can do it.
You could do it.
I'm fairly confident I
You
can.
could
I need to keep
1000.
watching it though.
The memes that like come out of the movies and the show, you could definitely
Yeah,
do
I
it.
think I can do it. It's like my Kingpin impression. I'm really good
That's
at that.
you were good at that,
I'm
bro.
really
The
good at
first
that.
time we talked about Daredevil, I was impressed.
Dude, Daredevil comes out in March. It's gonna be back. It's
Born
gonna be
again.
back. But anyways, Phil, I don't know what you have to say on Hamnet now because I'm super curious. Because I really want to pick your.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Before we get to that movie, we have the Jingle Bell Heist. Just to let
then-
you know. Thank you, sir, for keeping
Thanks,
us on
Tyler.
track.
Keeping us on track.
But yeah, now we're gonna. Oh wait, do we want to pause it here?
No, you're good.
Okay,
Hey,
my bad.
Go.
All right. Guys, you guys did a poll. You guys wanted the movie for us to watch, or mainly me to watch.
Not us.
On my bad, yeah. Mainly me to watch, to review. And the winner was Jingle Bell Heist. This movie was a pretty good Christmas movie.
Whoa.
To me, personally. I actually really liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was funny. I thought it was very, I don't want to say too action-packed. I want to say very, like, heisty. Like, the camera movements at certain moments really, like, kept my attention a lot of times. Like, the switch. Like, I'm trying to remember a movie that did it.
Lilo and Stitch, the live action. They cut around a lot, and it drove me insane.
It wasn't really like a cut around a lot type thing. Like, have you ever seen La La Land?
Yeah, I love La La
So
Land.
you know the scene where they're in the club.
Oh, and he's playing the piano, and then it moves,
and
and
it
it's
switches
like, her dancing,
like
and
that.
Yes.
It isn't as fast as that, but it went a little slower. But it's the way the scene is executed that was really cool. Like, the heist is going on, and they're tricking people into thinking a certain thing, and it's showing like, something's going on over there. Where? Over there. And then it just switches back and forth, and then it carries on through like the certain like moment that's going on, and I just really like that.
Very
It did it a lot.
chaotic?
Very chaotic, but also controlled, if that makes sense. Like the people reacting to certain things, chaotic, but the people like doing the heist, very controlled. Very like Olivia Holt was the main reason for that. She was very like in control, very like knowing exactly what to do in certain moments, and that was really cool of it. But it was also very a heartwarming movie. Like, both characters have a certain Olivia Holt and what's his name, Connor Swindles. They both had some stuff going on. I don't want to spoil it if you watch it, but they had some stuff going on that they needed money to help, and Christmas have to try to get that money, but. It was just very nice. It was a very nice movie. And my bad. I thought you were going to say something. My bad. And I just, like, on the Christmas movie ranking, I want to give this like an 8 out of 10. It was very fun, very Christmassy. But as a movie, I'm close to giving it like a 7. I'm close.
Is this this is what I was going to say. Is this going to be a yearly, like, in terms of, like, the Christmas movie rotation, it's like, oh, you got your Home Alones, you got your Elves.
Yeah.
Is this an example of a movie you would watch yearly? Or is it still, does it not really hold a candle to those classics?
Honestly, I would watch this yearly.
Wow.
Like, I really liked watching this movie, and I really had fun watching it. Like, there were a lot of funny scenes in it as well, where I was like, oh man, like that was too silly, but it works out really well because it's a Christmas movie. But then there also are really like laugh out loud funny movies where I was like, wow, okay. But I think it mainly gets me on the heartwarming part. Like, I really want to tell you, but I also want you to watch it to like get it. There was a plot twist that happens at the very end, or close to the very end, that actually like surprised me and made more sense for a certain character to do what they were doing and why that motivation was for them. And it was cool. It was like, okay, that makes sense. But also for Connor Swindle's character, he's not the one who has the plot twist happen, somebody else. But for him, I just really did like that he was a genuine nice guy that had something bad happen to him. But yeah. It was a good movie.
All right. A recommend from Phil.
1,000%.
How are we doing on time, Tyler? Cut it? Then we're going to do our annual cut before I hit you with this fire transition. Phil, I forgot it. I already forgot it. I was going to say something along the lines of like, oh, so like you really enjoyed this movie and you recommend it. I want to hear another movie that I think you might recommend, Hamnet. But it's fine. It doesn't even matter. We're going to do our annual cut. And we're back. Phil, you reviewed Hamnet. You watched Hamnet. I want to know what you thought about Hamnet. Because the streets are saying it's one of the best movies of the year. Arguably one of, I was going to say one of the greatest movies of all time, but there's a lot of movies, so I won't say that. arguably one of the best movies in general. We'll just say that. What did you think?
I think the people are speaking truth.
People speaking
I think
truth.
the people are speaking truth, man. This was a very, very, very good movie.
Whoa.
Very good.
Whoa.
Off the bat,
Whoa. Don't say it. Don't say it.
very good.
Okay. What's the score? I'm nervous.
You're nervous?
Yeah, say it.
It is an 8 out of 10.
Whoa. Okay.
It is an 8
I
out
was
of 10.
expecting a 9 to a close to a 10. I wasn't expecting an 8.
I think I'm more towards an 8 out of 10 because this
Okay.
isn't like a typical movie I really do love.
Not a film movie.
Not a film movie. Like this isn't a movie I would say I'm immediately interested in the past. Like I have my type, but this movie surprised me. This movie very did. And it's mainly because of the performances, mainly because of a lot of the shots in the movie that I was impressed with, maybe because of the whole rule of thirds. Like I'm really a huge fan of like rule of thirds sometimes. Like when you have more the environment or even the people in certain spots and then showing more like, you know the rule of thirds, right?
I'm familiar.
Okay,
I
just
took
making sure.
an art class where we did a photo project.
Come on now. I just really like seeing that. And a lot of times when like they were walking around or even in certain spots, they'd have them in the corner and it'd show like beautiful like landscapes, beautiful areas. And I'd be like, okay, I like this. But performances were amazing. Like really good. Like Jessie Buckley. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She's so good. She's so good. I don't think I've seen her in anything else before, but this, I'm going to say this is my first time. And she was unbelievable. Like there was a scene in this movie. There were 3 or 4, I'll say 3 or 4, where I was like, wow. Sitting there in silence, almost feeling exactly the way she was feeling. Almost like sad for her, happy for her, or even just like devastated for her.
Without spoiling much, how was this movie on emotion? Was this a sad movie? It seemed like a sad movie. Like it seemed like
Don't
a
even
very
mention the
it seemed
E-word.
like a very rough movie to
Do
watch.
not even mention the E word.
Am I gonna
oh,
cry? I'm
You
sensitive.
might cry.
I'm very sensitive.
You
when I
might
watch movies.
actually cry, man. I'm not gonna lie. It was like my theater. There were like 5 or 6 of us in there, and at first everybody's talking. Everybody's like excited about whatever. When the movie comes on, everybody's silent. Obviously, you need to be silent in the theater, but it's different. You can tell, even when I was looking around, you could tell people are feeling the exact same way in certain moments.
Dude.
Exact same way.
Dude, I'm gonna watch this movie in the next couple weeks. So that means I'm probably gonna be the only one in the theater. I'm gonna walk out like snot coming out of my nose. Like, are we talking about that level of sad? Like, am I?
Yes, you might.
Damn, I don't want to watch it.
It's
now.
worth it though, man. It's worth it.
I
It's so
like crying.
good.
Hey, I enjoy
and you know
crying.
why it's so good? Not even just because of the whole movie itself. Not even just because. It's very good like as a whole, but the ending,
Wow,
this ending,
you're having this movie up a lot. Is it really an 8 out of 10? Does it get the not film movie sort of like cut off a little bit? Is that why?
yes. Yes. Did feel a little bit of the length. Felt
How long is it? 2?
it's like 2 hours and 10 minutes, which isn't that bad, but,
No, but you feel it.
did
Yeah,
for
you
a
still
second
feel
feel
it.
like it
Yeah.
was long. But performance is good, story's good, and just the emotion in general good. But that ending really like wraps a bow around it.
Damn.
And
Damn.
like gives you a little Christmas present. You see what I did there? December. Christmas present
Whoa.
of gloriousness. Bro.
Reference. Dude,
I'm telling you.
I
like,
need to watch this movie.
I
really
want
want- I've
to
been wanting to
get
watch
your
it.
opinion on like when you do watch it. I want to hear like how you felt in that ending.
Tyler, did you watch it with him or no?
I watched it separately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I gonna cry? Damn,
He's
he
going
even
to
said
cry.
that.
But it's
Dude,
worth
hopefully
it,
I go
bro.
in with the expectation that I am, and then I don't.
It's so fulfilling. Like the ending is so fulfilling. The emotion that it's trying to give you, you definitely feel it. And the moment that comes up that really like I guarantee you I can predict where you're gonna cry. I guarantee you.
If I come out a mess, I'll do a straight out of theater reaction, but it's just my face. It's just like
Please.
Damn, I just
Please
watched it.
do. And then just say the words so good.
I'll talk.
And then just end it there.
I'm definitely gonna watch it within the next couple weeks. I'll watch it 1,000,000%. I want to watch it so badly,
Bro,
so I'll be there.
I just really need to get your like opinion on the ending,
Yeah.
bro. Because it got me. Like
All right.
I almost cried.
Whoa.
I actually almost cried.
Okay.
I don't cry. I don't cry in movies. I think the only other movie that actually almost made me cry was A Little Princess. That was when I was a little kid. That movie made me sad. But this one, I was close. You know why I was close? There were 2 other people behind me that started to cry exactly in the moment. I'm feeling it already. Like when the certain thing happens, I'm feeling it. But then right when I hear crying, I'm just sitting there like,
Shut up.
I like breathed like really heavily. I just went,
Dude, damn. All right.
and then the movie ended on a good note too, like where I wanted it to end, and then boom.
That
I sat there for a minute, bro.
makes me really
I
excited.
sat there for a minute.
Damn.
I actually just sat there.
You're making me really excited. I can't wait to watch this movie, genuinely. So you sold me. You sold me. It's on the Isaiah watch list already. But like, if I could double it, I would. So I'm gonna get to it 100%. Is there anything else you want to say on Hamnet before we round out the end of this episode?
Please go watch it because
In theaters?
Yes,
Or do you hate the
in
movie
theaters. What I do? Oh
you?
yeah, I do. I'm sorry. I messed up. I've changed my ways though.
Change your
I've
ways.
changed my ways, and I'm just letting you guys know you do need to watch it in theaters. Do need to. I think it's gonna be out for a while though. I think maybe.
You think? Okay, cool.
Maybe like 2 more weeks. Like right now. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2 more weeks. But definitely go see it in theaters. But not just because of Jesse Buckley and Paul Mescal, who also killed it as Will in this movie, but also because of the kids who are in this movie, bro. They are so unbelievably talented and also really do like Jesse Buckley and Paul Mescal do a good job of like starting out the like feeling and flow of this movie, but the kids carry it on through them, like with them. Like it's a whole good family package that really carries it on. And that man, James Lintern, or not James Lintern, my bad. Not him. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Can't even find him now. You know what? Just the kids. The kids are unbelievably talented
Just the
in
kids.
this movie.
All right.
Unbelievably.
Phil, it's time to round out this episode with a review I'm very excited for. Phil, we both watched Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives Out story. And you watched it when? Last week? 2 weeks?
I watched it last week on Tuesday.
You went in theaters?
Yes.
Okay. I watched
Such a
it
good experience.
today on Netflix in my room.
Sounds like you hate movie theaters.
Huh? Look, man, when you got a busy schedule and Netflix hates the theaters, you can't really go and just watch it wherever.
You know what? That's valid.
Let's give our spoiler-free reviews of Wake Up Dead Man. We'll talk about it for a bit, and we will be very clear when we talk about spoilers, because there are things to spoil 1,000,000%.
Yep.
So, Phil, who wants to go first? Should I go first?
Are we giving our number score?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I go first? I'll go first.
You go first.
All right. I watched Wake Up Dead Man. This is a hard review for me. Because I'm conflicted. I feel like I say that a lot. I'm always conflicted on numbers.
That's valid, though.
Numbers confuse me.
Yeah.
Right? The truth is, this movie is incredible. The truth is, this movie is fantastic. This movie is shot insanely.
Yep.
Strong characters.
Yep.
Great writing. It captures, I'm going to say it. It captures the Christian faith, I think, fantastically. And that was something,
what is he?
to me as a Christian, that was very important. And I respected it wholeheartedly from every place. In the grossness of the people to the people that really make it shine, right? And the true purpose, him up there, all right? I'm giving this movie a high 9 out of 10. This is a strong contender for my top 3. I'm actually very conflicted right now. I was doing the Letterboxd thing, and I was like, I don't know. And it's killing me, Phil. It's killing me because I loved this movie so much. I was sitting there kicking my feet, giggling the whole time. You know, in the classic Knives Out way, when it's like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but when he gets to the end and he's just like kind of saying everything that happened, I get so excited. I'm like, oh, and that's what?
Yep.
Loved it. And then all to lead to that ending that I thought was amazing. It was a great movie, and I can't wait to talk more about it. But Phil, I want to hear what you say before I steal everything.
Yeah. So just off the bat, I'm at a high 8 out of 10.
Wow.
A
Another
high
classic
one.
Phil 8.
But I kind of do want to take it, and I need to rewatch it because I was talking with Tyler in the car, and some things in my head, like what we were talking about, and even like what like was said, really made me think. I think I like this movie more than I like think it is. So I'm gonna watch it again and hopefully rank it higher.
Yeah.
But for now, it is a high 8 out of 10.
Wow.
But I was very impressed with this movie. Knives Out 1 and 2, I liked. I wasn't super in love with, but I liked and respected. This one made me really love the series. This one made me go, okay, I understand why there is a huge fandom. I understand why people die for this series. That movie was good. And I am so glad I watched it in theaters. At first on Tuesday, I'm thinking, man, like I gotta really I gotta do this. I got some work I gotta handle. I got some editing to do. But then get in that theater and instantly all of that went away. All of that. Because I'm so locked in. And that's thanks to Josh O'Connor. He does such a good job in that movie. Like, he's my favorite like person in that movie. Judd, my bad, that's his character's
Josh
name. Judd. He was so good in this movie, bro.
Yeah.
But yes, a high out of 10. Highly suggest you guys watch it. If you can find a theater that plays it, please go see it. Please. My crowd was insane.
Are any theaters playing it anymore? I don't think they are.
Probably not because it's Netflix.
Yeah.
But I really loved watching it in theaters. That was my first time watching like a Knives Out movie
I haven't
in
seen
theaters.
A Knives Out in theaters yet.
A lot of my friends have seen Knives
the
Out
first
movies in
one, yeah,
theaters.
that makes
This is my
sense.
first one.
Dude, let's get into it. Let's just
Please.
go. I'm gonna say it off the jump because I'm gonna spoil it. We're gonna go full spoilers.
Yep.
We're gonna go full spoilers. Let's talk about the movie. Let's talk about everything it does. I think here's the thing I hate. You know what's the thing I hate about reviewing movies I love is I feel like I'm always all over the place and I never know where to start. So Phil, where should we start?
Oh, that's tough, man. You know what? Because I really love this, I want to start with Judd's character, like being the narrator for most of it.
That's exactly where I want to start. I want to start with Josh O'Connor because I love him.
I really loved that most of the start was him narrating what's going on and him being like us getting to understand what type of character he is. And then I feel like that helps when like Blanc eventually comes in and it's like a perfect like I don't even want to say it was like a pass off to him because it's
Josh setup though.
Yeah, it's good setup because then it's like not just one person we're watching in like point of view, it's like two. And I loved how they were both like this is my favorite duo of the Knives Out like series. They were my favorite.
Wow, better than Ana de Armas? Really?
Yes.
Wow, I agree.
Like I was just so impressed and I was like very like I was already tuned in, but then when Blanc came in and then they're having that conversation about like and that showed us more Judd's character, like him asking like him, well, what do you think about all this? What do you think about the church? And then like at first he gives him the answer he thinks he wants and then Judd's like, come on, really tell me. And then boom, just goes out. He's like being honest, like, man, this is just it's just church. It's like this is more theatrics. This is more story. Like it's not real. Like, and I just really respected that, especially when Judd was like, okay, all right. And then after that, I'm the detective. I'm investigating you. What?
I think something I really appreciate from this movie. I heard Ryan Johnson talk about it in an interview where he like talks about how he used to be a Christian and now he really isn't. So a big struggle for him making this movie was like sort of tapping back into that, like into the Christian faith and making sure that what he was doing was authentic and real and still worked in the context of the story. And I think a lot of the commentaries that he has on like Blanc says it, like homophobia, toxic masculinity, are something that's very prevalent, and I think in more importantly, the church. Yeah. Very prevalent.
Big time.
I think the characterization of Josh Brolin's character is very much evident in the way you perceive him as like this big, powerful guy that's here to condemn you, and this all like, boom, you suck, oh, you're evil, whatever, all in an ability to like control a certain flock of people. And that's literally what he calls his group, a flock, right? It's not to bring people in, it's about keeping people in and excluding everyone else, right? Going against the world and not loving it. And Josh O'Connor was the exact opposite of that, where it's like, hey, that's not really the point. Yeah. And I really appreciated seeing that contrast because I think so many people, at least that I've talked to, like in my life, would see a movie like this and be like, oh, it's going to be offensive. It's going to be mean. Yeah. And I'm like, no, this is not doing that at all. Yeah. I would recommend so many people go watch this like that are in the Christian faith because it's like, dude, you are perfectly like balancing the two, like, I don't know what the word is. I'm just gonna say this might be wrong. Dichotomies of like the Christian faith. You have one section that's very much like be here for the world, others against. And I think that's so important when portraying a movie that's so centered around the church. You need that balance because if you don't, then you're gonna tell a story that feels super one-sided and feels like it's telling you how to think. This movie doesn't do that at all. And I think it does a great job of portraying how it is to be a proper Christian and what that means in Josh O'Connor's character. And the issues with Josh Brolin's character in how that it's all about power and influence for him. That's not even us talking about the mystery, because the mystery is just as good.
That's why, that's just like the good thing about it, bro. Because then, you're listening to this one story that you're thinking, and the next thing you know, you're back into that mystery, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's a mystery we still got to figure out. And it stressed me out, bro.
What sold me on really fast Josh O'Connor's character so much, so perfectly, was the scene when he's talking to the lady on the phone.
Here we go.
And he's like, dude, okay, yeah, like, just, all right, cool, whatever. And he's like, hey, can I talk to you about something? And then like that conversation, bro. And then when it cuts to probably like hours later, and
Yep.
he's still praying with her, like, dude, you're killing it. Like, let's go. Like, this is so good. That was a standout scene for me. And it's definitely like the turn in the movie. It's like, oh, when his like entire like views are changing, like, I'm not really into this. Cool, awesome, super well done. I just loved that entire conversation with him and the girl, and I thought it was done so perfectly, so respectfully, so tastefully. And it just felt so authentic, and I really appreciated that.
Well, I just also love that scene because, I mean, prior to that, they were over here trying to find the stinking ruby. And the fact that the thing that took me out was, like, at the start of the movie, you're seeing him being really careful around certain things, like what he says and, like, how he's trying to be, like, very... Well, he's there for the church, but he's also trying to, like, not disrespect Jesus. So then when that scene came up, when Blanc's like, do you mind? And he smashes that Jesus statue, I think it was, or whatever it was, the model.
Yeah.
And Judge just goes, yeah, go for it. I went, wait, what? So at first I was thinking like, is it because of greed or like trying to find that ruby or like is something else going on? So then when that call comes up, bro, that was perfect.
Yeah.
Because then it's not just that, you know, it's good that he was praying for the woman. That was perfect. But it was also a realization for him to realize, what the heck am I doing? I'm over here like trying to find a stinking ruby, like trying to like do something. Like I smashed the Jesus. Like
I think what it was is something that was so important is he walked out of that conversation realizing, hey, like my job isn't to be trying to figure out who this is and condemning them. My job is to just like love everyone in their guilt, you know, the way that Jesus did, you know? And I think that was like the switch up for him, where it was like, I'm looking for this person so we can get them arrested and they can spend life in prison or whatever, when really my job as a priest isn't to do that. You know, I should be doing the exact opposite. And that realization comes with the phone call. And I just thought it was so perfect and it got me. I got a little emotional, not gonna lie. I was like, dude, just freaking do it. Just, this is perfect.
I just love how he got back into the church and he just started cleaning everything up.
Yeah, like he gets serious. He's like, you know what? I know my mission is.
He's like, I lost track.
Yeah, 100%. And then you see that at the end of the movie when he sort of finally makes the church his own. And it's like, this is my place now.
Such a good scene, bro.
Here's my one issue with the movie. And I think it's something that I think the second one does super well. And it's something that the first one does perfectly. The first one is so good at having a very strong mystery and a very strong cast of characters. Yeah. Like, everyone has a strong personality. Everyone's there. Everyone's funny. Like, they're all super like, oh, yeah, like, oh, I'm that person. Or, oh, I like that character. That character's funny. I think this movie, the characters don't really shine as much. I think this movie is very much focused on the mystery and a lot of the, like, religious, like, focuses, like, in terms of, like, the mystery and everything. I think it's very focused on that. I don't think Kerry Washington and Mila Kunis and... outside of Josh Brolin, I'm trying to think of the rest of the
Glenn
Kaylee
Close.
Spaney. Yeah, them. I feel like they don't. Jeremy Renner. I don't think they get enough time to shine because I don't think the story's trying to represent them in a way that the other two did. Where Knives Out 2, dude, those personalities are crazy. Like they put these like every character just shines much, but I think the mystery was a little bit more lacking. Even though I like Knives Out 2 actually a lot. I think it's pretty good.
I really like Knives Out.
Knives Out 1 has probably the best balance of the two. I think this one has the strongest mystery for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That kept me guessing literally the whole time.
Big
I was
time.
so confused up until the end, and I was like, oh, it makes all the sense in the world.
Yep. So then let's should we talk about the mystery?
The mystery, yeah.
So the murder.
There's been a murder.
Pastor gives a message. Pastor passes it on to Josh O'Connor, Judd's character.
Just freaking dies.
Pastor goes into the corner. Pastor dies. But it's hidden from everybody's eyes. Dies.
What
eyes.
happened?
Boom, I'm rhyming.
There's been a murder.
What did you think actually happened when it first happened?
I don't know. Dude, can I be honest? One, I had a final today. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I was not thinking. Even when I was trying to, I was just like, I bought into the whole, there was a knife machine that shot it. And yeah, no, that makes the most sense probably. I really didn't know. I was actually pretty confused. Usually I'm pretty good with stuff like this, like things click. And in this movie, things were clicking. I was noticing weird things happening, but I wasn't catching on to what was happening at all. So it made it perfect when Blanc is explaining everything. I was like, oh my gosh, oh yeah, that's right. So can I be honest? I don't know. I really didn't know what was going to happen. I was so lost the entire time. I was like, I'm just going to go with the ride and enjoy it. What did you think happened?
I was kind of the same way, except I was thinking there was a secret door But then when they kept on going on and talking about, oh yeah, the old like secret door, the old robotic like trap arm, or like there was somebody there, I was like, but then again, nobody moved. Like there was nobody missing. Like everybody was there, and I'm thinking, like maybe he was just passed out, and like I don't know. I was just very like, this was one where I was really like, no, like this actually does seem like it just happened.
I feel like what these movies do so good is I always know who it is immediately. I'm like, oh, it's probably that person. And then as it goes, I'm like, no, I don't know anymore.
Exactly.
Like I'm lost. And then it comes back and you're like, oh, I was right. What? That's insane. Like there's so much more layers. The first one with Chris Evans, I'm like, so obviously him.
I knew
like,
it
come
was
on.
him from the
But then like you explain everything and you're like, whoa, I just guessed. I didn't even actually know. The second one, even then, like Edward Norton being the one. And I'm like, well, I knew that. But also, whoa, there's so many more layers to you with everything that's going on. So to this one where you sort of figure it out, but it isn't even like a matter of who did the murder. It's no, there's this other plot happening in the background that you're like are slowly unraveling. They give you the pieces for it, but you're not focusing on it because it's trying to figure out who killed this guy.
Yeah.
But really there's, hey, what's the deal with this like gem that they talked about? What this fortune that they're talking about at the beginning? That's probably gonna come back later.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the deal with like the papers and like everything is like in this like weird story about the something whore. I don't remember what they called it.
Oh yeah, the woman.
Yeah, the woman.
Was
though.
that it? Was that her aunt or her sister? Martha.
It was the priest before's daughter.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Josh
Brolin's mom. Okay.
And yeah, so like that. And like they give you all these things and there's so much. You don't have a whole lot of time to process everything because other things are popping up. So yeah, I wasn't even too concerned on the murder. I knew the whole like grave thing, the big like I forgot what they called it, but the big like grave that they had.
Yeah.
I knew that was gonna come back when they mentioned that you can break it from the inside.
Yep.
I figured that there's things like that I figured mystery, clueless, but I loved it, and the reveal was so good, and I liked what they did with Blanc, where he sort of figures it out, obviously, but even he is like.
I don't know.
But also no, because he knows. But the priest rubs off on him. He's like, no, I want to extend enough grace for the person that did it to confess.
Yep.
Because I know exactly who it is. And then you get that moment where she confesses, and it's the old lady who would have guessed, the old super nice Catholic lady. That's exactly who I guessed in the beginning. I don't know, it just made the most sense.
Oh, okay.
But that's who I guessed. But I was again unsure immediately, where I was like, never mind, I don't know anymore. So I'm gonna
I
stop
guess
thinking.
Jeremy Renner.
Yeah,
I go the
fair.
MCU
And you
route.
still were kind of right. You were still kind of right. So I think with the mystery sort of unraveling into more about a story about greed and how people will do anything for money.
Yep.
I feel like that was a more interesting story than the murder, and I liked that Rian Johnson's able to make it fresh. Like he's really good at making these movies feel different. And I think it's not just because of setting. I think it's also because it's not always just about a murder.
Yeah.
It's about something else usually.
Exactly.
And I mean, the first one was also about greed, I think, right? Yeah, because they're trying to get whatever.
Yeah, they're trying to get his fortune, but I think that was the main thing. With this one, I do like how, yes, it is about greed, but it's also about like, greed and
Power,
them trying to
influence.
get
Because her reason
fame.
for killing Josh Brolin was like, oh, we're gonna stage this whole resurrection thing, and it's gonna make our church blow up. And
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But that was so impressive, man. Like yes, the mystery, but the story overall, very well done. It seemed super complicated. Like I was just so impressed with certain moments, certain switches, certain like I think what screwed me up was when they go into the house, and correct me if I'm wrong, that was Jeremy Renner's character's house, right? And you go, there's the little tub.
Such an awesome shot, by the way.
Yeah, very awesome. But I was like, wait, so was he actually alive?
Yeah,
Or-
I know.
I actually felt like I screwed up. I was like, nah. Like, because at first when he walked out, I was thinking, no, that's not him. That's not him. But I was actually thinking like he actually was alive for a little bit. Maybe they shocked him back to life and he was good. But I was like very screwed up at that moment. Like very. I felt like I didn't know anything.
Yeah, and I think the movie does such a good job with flashbacks too, where sometimes it's like, oh, this is what I think happened, and they'll show you like how they show Josh O'Connor stabbing the priest. It's like maybe that's what happened. They do that a couple times to like really make you like sort of get all over the place and get lost in sort of some of the mystery until it sort of all wraps up. But I loved the ending a lot when obviously the lady the old lady like confesses to everything she did. I'm forgetting her name. I'm bad with
Martha.
names. Martha. And they find the gem. She has it.
Yep.
My favorite line in this whole movie, and I geeked a little bit, was when Josh Brolin's son is like, I'm gonna sue you for everything. I'm gonna find that gem. I know you have it. Eddie Roof, whatever. And he's talking about all the money he wants. And then Josh O'Connor's character hits him with your inheritance is in Jesus. To freaking cut back to him making it. And I'm like, he put it in the statue. He put it in the cross. He put it in the cross. And I was like, you cheeky little boy. I love you.
I laughed and everybody died in the theater when it just zooms in on the cross and it shows that little sparkle and it shows Ruby, and I just died. I was like,
perfect.
Perfect, bro.
So perfect.
So, oh my gosh.
Is this the best Knives Out movie?
To me, yes.
Oh, yeah, actually you said that. I don't know if it is because I don't remember the other two super well. I remember really liking them. This is probably the one that I remember liking the most, so I'm going to assume I think it's the best one. But, like, I watched the first one years ago. I watched the second one on a plane during COVID. You think I remember it? Not really. The third one, though, like, this one will stick, I think. And I'm like, yeah, I want him to make these movies forever.
Yes.
They're so good. There's so many places you can go. They're so creative. I trust him so much. I think he's great. Bring him back to Star Wars, honestly. I just trust him now. Maybe he was right. Maybe freaking being different. He actually made a comment about this fairly recently. He was like, I think the worst thing people have done to Star Wars is that they've been so scared of change. And I'm like, you are so right. You're so freaking right. But that's a different conversation.
Nah, but yeah, so how would you rank these movies 1 through 3?
Number 3 is gonna be at third is 2. Second is 1. 1 is 3.
Okay.
And I think look, people hate on 2. I actually hear a weird amount of hate for 2. I actually really like 2. I thought it was really good, well shot. It was pretty looking, and I like the cast a lot too. Everyone is so funny in that movie.
Yep.
I don't really see. I think it's because the first one is so damn good.
Yeah.
Nothing was gonna the second one was not gonna live up to the first one, and that's just the truth.
That's what I think.
I think the best part about 3 is it has enough distance away from 1 where it can sort of stand on its own, and I think that shines now because people are like, oh yeah, this is just insanely good, and I think that's why people are liking this one more. Or I think if maybe these two were flipped. Actually, no, maybe not. I think this movie is just really quality. So I'm gonna push back to what I just said. I think this movie is just so damn good. It's so creative, and I loved it so much. And it's up there for one of my favorite movies this year.
Yeah, I'll put it up there. I mean, for me, if I was doing 1, 2, 3, I'd go Wake Up Dead Man at 1, Glass Onion at 2, Knives Out 1 at 3. That's how I would do it.
You know what drove me insane? I was actually mad how much I liked it because now I have to redo my top 10 projects of the year list. I have to reorganize things. I'm like,
That's the best, though. That's the best feeling, man.
Dude, I'm debating on putting this movie at 2. I just saw my movies alone. Movies alone. I'm not spoiling anything from my list. Just movies alone. I'm debating it to be above Sinners. I don't know that yet, though. I'm actually so conflicted right now. And then it made me think do I not like Sinners as much as I remember? And I'm like, wait, maybe I should put Thunderbolts. And this is the problem where I could just leave the list alone and be fine. Now this movie came out, I'm rethinking everything.
Hey, good job, critic.
Oh, it sucks.
Good job, critic.
It sucks, but it was fun. I love the movie so much, and it was great.
Hey, keep doing what you do, Ryan Johnson.
Doing what you're doing.
For real. That was unbelievably good.
Yeah.
Unbelievably good.
Again, I really appreciate the respect for the the religious perspective. I appreciate that respect a lot. It's one of my favorite things when I think in media it's portrayed very well without it being disrespectful. I think of Daredevil a lot. Daredevil does it insanely.
Season
it's one of
3?
my favorite. Season 3 specifically. But just in general, I like that confliction so much with Matt. I think a random one that sort of makes it more of a mythos, but I just appreciate it still is Full Metal Alchemist. It deals with that super well. There's a lot of things that I just always deeply appreciate more because of the way it's able to tackle that.
Yeah.
And I thought this is a great example of oh yeah, they get it.
It really was, man.
And I really appreciated it.
Really well done. Really well thought out, too.
Yeah.
But did we want to say anything else before we finish it?
No, I have nothing.
Okay, man. Well, this was PhilmPod. And I just blanked out for a sec. I don't know why.
And this was another episode of the Film Podcast. Your last episode of the Film Podcast for 2025. We'll be back January 2026 with some bangers coming your way. We got Avatar, Fire and Ash.
We're very excited to
We're
review that one.
we're gonna be in all blue paint. We have My Hero Academia's the final season, which I can't wait to talk about. We have our top 10 projects of the year coming out too next year because there's some things we have to wrap up, some things we have to clear out.
Yep.
It's going to be great. Stick with us for another fantastic year. It's going to be awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all the things. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Audio listeners, Spotify. We launched that this year. I hope you're listening there. I know I listen there mainly if I'm ever like, hey, I wonder how good we did this week. I'll listen to it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for sticking with us for another fantastic year. Can't wait to see you in the next one.